Welcome to our quick guide to Savannah, Georgia. Savannah is a historic coastal city known for its natural beauty, food scene, and beautifully preserved architecture dating back to its founding in 1733. We've been twice, in early spring and once in late spring, and the weather was pretty much perfect every time. Warm, breezy, it was great for walking. But if you're thinking about coming in midsummer, just know that it might be really hot. Savannah is one of those rare cities that feels cinematic and lived in at the same time. It's full of southern charms, Spanish moss, brick sidewalks, and it's incredibly walkable. There are tons of great food spots and interesting things to see, but honestly my favorite thing is just to wander around. Unlike some US cities that feel over-curated, fake, or just tourist traps, Savannah still feels really real. People actually live here. They work, they go to school, right alongside the historic scenery. The best way to experience the city is on foot or by bicycle. Almost every few blocks you run into a historical marker where you could learn more about the city. Savannah was established in 1733 along the Savannah River and became the first capital of Georgia. It later served as a strategic port both in the American Revolution and also the Civil War, and today it's still a very busy Atlantic seaport. The city was founded by James Oglethorpe, who was also the founder of the colony of Georgia. What's really cool is that Savannah wasn't just allowed to sprawl randomly, it was carefully planned. Oglethorpe designed a city around a grid of wards, each centered on a public square with homes, churches, and civic buildings around them. There are currently 22 public squares, plus one really big green space, Forsyth Park. We definitely recommend walking through Forsyth Park, especially stopping by the fountain. One time, we visited around St. Patrick's Day and they dyed the water green, which was really on brand for Savannah. If you can, grab a coffee and just people watch for a bit. And let's talk about food, because Savannah does not disappoint. We didn't regret a single meal, and the prices in the historic district in Savannah were much lower than what we paid in Charleston. If you're traveling on a budget, our favorite local food secret is Bobo Seafood. It's not fancy, there's no sitting, they don't take credit cards, just cash. But you can get a medium low country boil that easily feeds about 5 people for around $25–30. On the other end of the spectrum, we usually wrap up our trip with going to the Public Kitchen and Bar. They won Savannah Best Shrimp and Grits, and it absolutely lived up to the hype. Savannah is also packed with beautiful churches and unique architecture. Even if you're not really into architecture, I think you'll find yourself stopping constantly to take pictures. If you have extra time, we also love to go to Tybee Island for a day. While there, we also really enjoyed stingray seafood, especially this sheet crab soup. One absolute must-visit spot, especially if you love nature, is the Wormslow Historic Site. The property covers over 800 acres and preserves part of the former Wormslow Plantation, founded by Noble Jones, one of Georgia's original settlers. Our self-guided route started with about 1.5 miles under southern live oaks. From there, we explored the outdoor museum area and also visited the Tabby ruins of the first permanent house on the property. Another great nearby destination is Fort Pulaski. The fort was built on an island and the construction took 18 years, using an estimated 25 million bricks. Savannah is one of those places that feels small enough to manage in a long weekend, but interesting enough that you will discover something new each time you come back. Hopefully some of the places we visited might inspire you to plan your own trip.